What's going on, everybody? It's EricRayweather back here helping you take your game to the next level. And in today's video, I'm going to be showing you one of the best passing plays in Madden 18. Now, if this is your first time checking out one of my videos and you want to improve your Madden game, go ahead and hit the subscribe button below. Make sure to hit the bell icon so that you join the notification squad and never miss an upload. So what's going on, guys? Like I said, today I'm going to be going over a very good passing play, but also just kind of want to bring attention to a formation that gets overlooked, and that's the bunch halfback strong. Obviously the regular bunch is the best formation in the game, and it has been for some years now, but the bunch halfback strong, it offers something a little bit different, different plays that people aren't always used to going against. So it's definitely something you should check out if you're looking to mix it up a little bit. You can find it in the Cardinals playbook, and I believe also in the Bills playbook. So I actually broke down a play out of this at the beginning of the year, the Z spot, because unlike the regular bunch, the Z spot play in gun halfback strong actually has that overpowered skinny post route that they took out of the regular bunch this year. So that's something else that's interesting about the formation. It's the same post from dig halfback out, which only can be found in the West Coast playbook. But if you use gun halfback strong, you actually can get that post route. But the play we're going to look at today is the Y trail. So what's really good about this formation in general is you have the 4 guys to one side of the formation. So when you're going up against cover 2s or Tampa 2s, where the X receiver is, that cornerback's going to be forced to play man defense on him. And that post route that Fitzgerald's on is a very good man beating post. So this formation and play in general is very good for people that like to just sit in a cover 2 all game. But there's a lot of other good things about this play. So one setup I do with this play is I just streak the tight end, and I always like to motion snap the drag. And what's really good is this flat route is just it's very easy to hit this for like 5 to 6 yards against cover 3s and cover 4s. If you're playing people that just love to spam cover 3 and cover 4, I mean, it's just you can't get an easier pass than this. It's not going to work as well against like the Tampa 2s because the cloud flat will clamp down on it and kind of limit it to 3 to 4 yards. I mean, not to say that you can still get yards with it, but it's not like, as you can see, cover 3 and cover 4, you're going to easily get 5 yards a pop if they don't shade underneath. And a lot of people are still running cover 4, and a lot of people are starting to run cover 3 more often. Also, very good dump off against a blitz. If they're blitzing you, the flats are usually open. So it's a really easy, good dump off. Now, if they play underneath coverage out of cover 3 or cover 4, what that just simply does is opens up the corner out, which is just going to be wide open. So it's a very good 1-2 punch. Normally, when you do this kind of a flood out of bunch, here I'll go to cover 3 and shade underneath. Typically, you're going to have the tight end on the flat route, but because of the way this is set up, you actually have the running back swinging out. So if they don't play underneath coverage, it's just an easy dump off every play to this running back, and you're just gonna, death by 1,000 cuts type of thing if they don't adjust to it. And when they shade underneath, like I said, then you just easily hit them with the corner route, which is an even bigger gain, which is better for you. So that's like one aspect of this play that I really like. So that's number one. Then obviously you're gonna have the post and the drag working off each other on the other side of the field. So for whatever reason, if they cover that up and you don't like it, you can go to the other side of the field, pick up your 4 to maybe 6 yards typically with the drag, depending on what style of coverage they play. And then if the drag isn't there, you're gonna have the post. They can't really defend both. Now, just be a little bit careful with this post because you want to kind of low pass it a little bit to keep it away from those 91 zone safeties. The post runs a little bit deeper than I would like. It's still a good post, but because of that, you just have to be a little bit careful with 91 zones. That's why if you low pass this, as you can see, you can keep it away from them very easily. Because if not, if you throw it regular, you'll probably still complete it, but there's always that chance that Earl Thomas can make a play on it. And like I said, if for whatever reason that's not there, you can always take your drag, get your 4 to 5, 6 yards, very easy gains. So that's just typical coverages right there. But now let's look at Tampa 2. So what happens with Tampa 2, like I said, watch how the cornerback is going to play man on Fitzgerald. And this is a very good man-beating post. And you just want to possession catch it because there is going to be some tight windows because it still is a Tampa 2. The safeties are still in deep zones. You still have the middle linebacker. So you want to still be careful. You don't want to try to rat catch that. So show it again. You see the cornerback is being forced to play man. If you got a good route runner like Fitzgerald, it's going to be no match for that. So that's one aspect of it. But now another thing I want to point out is if you're playing someone that's just playing a whole lot of cover 2, I mean that's just all they're doing is playing cover 2. Another adjustment I like to throw in is I'll take the tight end and put him on a slant. Because what happens here is when you go Tampa 2, because this cornerback right here, since he's forced to play man, what happens is he has to run down the field to defend the post. So what happens is that leaves the sideline wide open. There's nobody there to defend the sideline. So watch what happens if you put the tight end on the slant route against a Tampa 2. What's going to happen is he's going to cross over that side of the field and just be wide open. I mean, the safety is the only person that can get over there to, be the last line of defense. And if you can, if you have an athletic tight end, you can put a juke or a spin on him. You can fake him out for the touchdown. Again, watch how wide open he is. Now, see, that time the linebacker tried to cover him, but still he's just too late. Like, one of two things is going to happen with cover 2. Either that drag is going to get wide open or the tight end. But even if the tight end doesn't get wide open, he's going to be open like he was that last time, which is still, you see how the linebacker tries to get there, but he's just not going to get there because he's just reacting too late to it. So, like I said, if you're playing someone that runs a lot of Tampa 2, throw the tight end on a slant, because not only do they have to worry about the post that is now manned up, they're going to have to worry about this route getting wide open over here. And like I said, if they jump on that crossing route, you can just dump it down in the drag too. Just way too many options against a cover 2 that they have to worry about, because the post is manned up, so that kind of has to be manually guarded. The tight end's wide open, the drag's wide open. It's absolutely a Tampa 2 destroyer. So if you're having trouble with Tampa 2, get this play in your life. That'll definitely help you out. So as always, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you did, just drop a like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.